You know what I'm saying? Calling somebody a love muffin and this and that. Yeah. Real love is when you show an individual that, let's say you got an issue with them, but you don't come off with like he came off with it, then I can say, okay, you got love.
Yeah, they don't respect the fact that sometimes people may make mistakes, but they want people to look at them as a human being. They make mistakes. They're not perfect. They say this all the time about themselves. They're not perfect. Mm-hmm. They make mistakes. Mm-hmm. Maybe that was a mistake Bow Wow made. Mm-hmm. Even if it was on purpose, it would show you a bigger person that you have love if you didn't come at him like that. If y'all would sit down and talk about it, hey Bow Wow, I got this issue with you. I don't like what you said.
I understand that, but then I don't care about that. Bow Wow got his own mouth. He can say what he want to say. Mm-hmm. So how somebody gonna say that's a mistake? It wasn't like I could see if maybe he came out on public television or on YouTube or something and say, hey, whatever about gay or whatever, but he didn't do that.
But I say that for the fact because I think people should be civilized. If you want to express yourself, you have an issue with somebody, sit down and talk about it with that individual first before you go make a YouTube clip. I'm sure B.Scott ain't go to Bow Wow personally and handle that situation. He didn't.
He talked about the man. He put video footage of the man picking at him.
Yes.
Told people don't buy his album. You know what I'm saying? Not once did this man say his name. Somebody like that should be slapped in their face. You ain't got no good character.
And then they wonder why you see things on the news, gays getting beat. And it's not that it's limited to gays. It's people. It's a people thing. That's what's going on. They the ones want to say gay because they put that label on themselves. But it's a people thing. Consequences happen when you put yourself out there. You don't show love. You're nasty. But people do stuff.
But that's the kind of thing that they cause though. You can have a gay individual on the street. You know what I'm saying? Minding their own business, not messing with nobody. The type that'll help you and everything. A nice individual, and somebody will come and bash that person or beat that person because they're thinking of B.Scott. They're thinking of something that they didn't like.
I'm sure his ratings went down. Even though he may not see it, every person that listens to you should count. Yeah. If you lose one person because of some foolishness, you should straighten up your attitude. You should make a public apology to that man, to your so-called love.
He should make a public apology.
Yeah.
That's not right. That's not right. How you gonna come out with something you calling people love muffins and you make it like you so good and this and that, and then let's say if I'm watching them, if I was a fan, which I'm not, I make that clear. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But if I was a fan, you know what I'm saying, and I'm watching him and then I hear him say something that I didn't like, that could cause me to not be a fan anymore.
And I'm sure it happened for somebody because whoever listens to him, I'm sure he got a lot of people that listen to Bow Wow too. And that looks very nasty. That looks very unprofessional because when you go out as a blogger or you have a show or whatever you do, you're still supposed to be professional. You put your personal feelings aside and you handle it. How it be handled. If you want to talk about what happened in the media, go ahead and mention what happened in the media. You don't go looking crazy and angry and about to look like you're going to swing on a dog on camera because of some foolishness, because you mad because it hit home for you. It's going to always be something that may hit home to a person.
Think about that. If he got that upset over that, Bow Wow saying something that wasn't even pretty much a full sentence. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If he got mad about that, what kind of individual is he and what else would he get mad about?
Yeah.
If somebody said something in his face, God forbid, touched him. You know what I'm saying?
And you would never know until it done happened. When he done lashed out at you.
Exactly.
That's when you find out what he was really thinking. And that right there is just showing that.
And at what point are people supposed to draw the line? Are they supposed to draw the line where when he cuts somebody out, when he hit somebody, when he kills somebody, he might say, oh, he wouldn't do that. But I'm sure prior to this Bow Wow thing, people would have said he wouldn't do that.
Like he just so lovey-dovey. He love muffins, and he gave him this love muffin name, like his love, and muffins, because they may sound cute to people.
Please, I tell you what, I could bet you some of these so-called love muffins, I could bet you some of them feel the same way that Bow Wow feel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
some people looked at him as an individual. They didn't look at the fact that he may call himself gay. They looked at, hey, he's entertaining. I'm watching him because he's entertaining. I'm sure somebody looked at him like that. When you lashed out and show that you no longer entertaining, you just nasty. Yeah. You done lost a lot of viewers.
Yeah.
Bow Wow CD may be doing how it's doing, but that's Bow Wow business. They got nothing to do with you. Unless you gonna go buy it, you just shut your mouth.
I mean, I got my own personal feelings about Bow Wow. Yeah. But I'm not gonna say nothing about that man, and that man ain't say nothing nothing for me to say nothing. Now the only reason I even talk about B.Scott because this man got this publicly. So something needs to be said publicly about it because none of these people saying nothing.
Yeah, because people think they can do whatever they want.
They think they can do whatever they want.
And say whatever they want to say. People gonna let you know. Just because you got a mouth don't mean you run it all the time. You need to learn to shut it. It's time to shut it.
That's stupid. You talk about don't buy that man CD and this and that. So what if I decided that I wanted to be a rapper and I decided that I wanted to make a CD? And then, you know what I'm saying, I got to be concerned about individuals like that ruining my career. You know what I'm saying? Suppose, you know what I'm saying, I got a family to take care of. Suppose I got bills and stuff to take care of. Yeah. And that could jeopardize my whole life.
But the thing is, people prove over and over again, they don't care about if you got bills. They don't care about your situation. They just don't like what you said about whatever you said. But that's Lil Bow Wow problem. That's his issue. Let him work it out how he got to work it out. If it is a problem in the first place. Because it may not even been a problem like that until B.Scott brought attention to it.
That goes to show that was very nasty that B.Scott did that. It was very
probably
nasty.
Just sitting around thinking ain't nothing nasty. He done got his little views and his little comments and everybody's trying to console him, want sympathy, want somebody to come grab you and hold you.
It's obvious he don't care nothing about himself. The majority of time that he spent talking about this thing that Bow Wow said, he spent more time talking about, well, I'm gay and this and that, like Bow Wow said. Bow Wow ain't say nothing about you.
He's saying it like he ain't gonna stop, he gonna always be gay. Nobody wants you to stop. That's my thing.
For real, right?
Nobody cares. You're not important.
Exactly.
Move on. Everybody be thinking that they light up everybody's doggone life. Nobody care about you. People go home at the end of the day.
Ain't nobody thinking about you.
Yeah, the only reason this was brought up because it's purposely brought up.
And it's funny.
To handle something that need to be handled.
It's funny because he says stuff like that.
Yeah.
He says stuff indicating like what you eat don't nourish me. Okay, so why would you think that the other way around? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm concerned about you.
He's contradicting himself because Lil Bow Wow done said something that got nothing to do with you, but yet it done hit home. You probably can't sleep well at night now. That's what it's like.
He hurt.
He's so hurt to the point where he have to express himself. And that's the issue. Too long on YouTube clips. It wasn't enough that you done did one thing.
He did one title, putting Bow Wow on blast or something like that.
And it's understandable because that's more on Bow Wow. But you do another one,
you got another one, hit something off your chest, and you still talk about that man, still saying that man's name over and over and over again.
Well, yet nobody's going around saying something about B.Scott over and over and over again like that. At least not Lil Bow Wow. Even though somebody should be saying something about what he said, that's wrong. Don't think because you label yourself a gay that you automatically right, that you're politically correct. They be thinking because they gay that they right. And anybody who's straight say something, oh, it's a matter of opinion, you're right or wrong. That's what need to be acknowledged. That don't make you right because you gay.
Yep.
And even more so, nobody cares.
But I say, just like he said, nobody cares.
Yeah.
So let his behind have what he have. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, things stay the same for him and nothing changed, then whatever. That's him. If somebody whoop his behind for talking that junk, then let that happen. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just let him get what he get.